Sou o Batman.
You speak, but all I hear are lies. To dishonor yourself, Timothy. If you are the rat, then wear it proud. I would have respect for that, and with respect comes mercy.
Greetings, Wayne. Come with me. As a fellow apostle of technology, I thought you might appreciate this. Vane and I were acquiring components for a device I'll need once we get to the Black Site.
Device?
Yes, an ice explosive for the fire failsafe we anticipate encountering. That isn't the impressive detail. As we ran into interference, I determined I would be more efficient if I made smaller versions and employed them as projectiles.
Who were they?
Hindrances. As you can see, it's been wildly successful. Perhaps Wayne Enterprises could benefit from my efforts.
Impressive science, Freeze.
You'll notice I don't do anything ineffectually, Mr. Wayne.
Hear that, Freeze? Wayne is cut out for this life after all, huh? Huh. I never would have guessed after he shied away from beating the last man I suspected. One more time, my friend. Why did an alarm go off when it was your job to ensure it didn't?
Vane, come on. I slipped up.
Dangerous time to make a mistake when you knew I was looking for a mole. You're trying to slow us down!
No! Look, I want to get paid, just like you. I got mouths to feed.
Then, when the police arrived, you were nowhere to be found.
You know I'm no traitor. I stood up for you, remember? Come on, man. We have to stand together on this. Just think. Remember?
No, I don't.
You... What do you mean you don't?
It seems Mr. Wayne is not in a reciprocal mood.
Cara, eu queria defender ele, mas eu não vi nenhuma escolha pra defender ele, na verdade, cara. Então talvez eu tenha apertado o botão errado.
God damn it, Bane. You're running your own investigation?
Hey. Hold on. Damn it.
Cacete. Eu acho que eu fiz besteira, mano. Acho que eu fiz a escolha errada.
I didn't get a chance to grill the guy. I'm a trained psychiatrist. What are you? A side of beef with a hunch? I'll find the rat, and I'll deal with it. You can't be trusted to run your men anymore. They're mine now. Got
Yours? I freed them from Santa Prisca!
You just killed one. I only shot him. Who do you think wins that recruitment war?
They won't follow you.
What do you want, John?
Right. A laptop. This seems like the perfect time.
You don't know for sure it was him, so now what?
They know the cost. I value loyalty above all else.
You know who's gonna have a tough time being loyal now? That guy.
Just keep her busy. I have to sneak into her office to get it. Then it's all yours. Yep. Getting it from my old buddy Bruce. And only you. Promise. Sound like a plan. Up top. Yes, that was a good one.
Hey, you two. What's going on with you guys?
Harley, what a surprise.
You guys get me a black site location or not? The answer had better be yes, Harley.
Sorry, we didn't have any luck.
And how has Wayne disappointed you this time?
What do you want? Shouldn't you be informing your men they work for me now?
You? You can't even keep these two from colluding.
Puddin'? Are you kidding me? He's loyal to a fault.
I'm loyal, Harley. Yeah, definitely. which is good for you, because you need help. The mole, Bane's men, you maybe, possibly, potentially can't handle it alone. I'm really the only man for the job. Me, and only me.
You, time out! And you, we need to talk. Bruce. This here's one of my favorite toys. Helps me make boring things into pretty things. Can you be a smart guy and guess another one of my favorite toys? Come on, you can do it.
You mean your hammer?
Good guess. But no. It's John. You two are getting a little too close for comfort. So I'm making a new rule. Hands off. Point is, John's mine, and mine alone. So don't play with my toys, or I'll bash in that pretty face of yours.
Ela me ameaçou de verdade. Meu Deus, mano, a mulher gata é muito lisa, cara.
Of course. Was your accomplice successful?
Apparently not.
What happened?
Catwoman got here first.
Talvez tenha sido culpa minha. E aí, Félix, seja bem-vindo, mano.
Hey, I was hoping you'd catch up to me. I hadn't had a chance to thank you for tipping me off about the GCPD. I didn't expect it. You really saved my ass. If it wasn't for you, the cops would have gotten the drop on me for sure.
Glad I could be of help.
Well, let's just say that I owe you one.
Good. Because I need a favor. The laptop. I need you to hand it over. You proved your point.
Quite the coincidence that we find ourselves here again.
What do you need?
Esse lugar foi o lugar que eles lutaram no primeiro jogo, mano. No primeiro episódio.
Harvey's old office.
Cara, essa Harley Quinn, mano.
Doesn't it? Since we had our first chase. So much has happened since then.
Essa Harley, ela tá agindo igual o Coringa, tá ligado? O jeito dela me lembra muito o Coringa.
Same as we do now. A give and a take. You want
Tipo o Coringa real, tá ligado? Porque o Coringa desse jogo, ele tá bem humilde.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
Ventilação, heliporto. Ah, mas aí foi inocente também, né, Batman? Pelo amor de Deus. Tá porra.
Thanks. I needed that. Oh, come on. That was fun. I bring out that wild side of yours. The one you like to keep stuffed down in that suit. The side of you that's just aching to break free. Yeah, it's a little crazy. But isn't that what you like about me? We both like to live on the edge. It's where we find each other.
Maybe it is.
Maybe you're just my kind of crazy.
And maybe you're mine. Well, have a good night.
Por que eu sinto que ela me entregou fácil demais, cara?
Selena. Why'd you do it? Run off at Riddlers like that?
I wanted to get payback for Riddler. On my own terms. For what they did to him. For what he did to you. And just what are you offering me in return? You're a man of many resources. Make me an offer I can't refuse.
Maybe we could actually work together for once.
We've had our fun, haven't we? And it seemed like, for a moment at least, you wanted more than that. I came back to stop Harley's so-called pact. The Eddie I knew would have wanted that. Anything else? Us? That's just icing on the cake. No pressure. Really. Slow down there just a little bit. With me, you have to earn a kiss like that.
Ai, caralho, meu irmão, eu tentei. Eu falhei, família.
So, I'd say it's time to find a black site. Partner.
Quem não
We'll
chora não
probably need
mama.
our own supercomputer to get into his laptop.
Ai, cara, botou embaixo da capa,
Something
pô.
tells me you might
Você achou que o
know
bichão
where to
tava
find
armado, mas não era não, pô. Botou por baixo só.
Come home with me.
What's at home?
You'll see.
Será que foi um erro levar ela pra Batcaverna? Eu tô pensando aqui agora, nesse exato momento. Mas tudo bem, porque eu gosto dela. Vou deixar enquanto passa o raiva no JavaScript. Beleza, mano. Vai lá, velho. Boa sorte aí no Java, mano.
I thought I'd seen it all when I found you hanging with the sewer rats, Bruce. This place. It's really you. Rich men and their toys. Only thing missing is a wet bar.
The cave shields my tech from surveillance and gives me direct access to Gotham's waterways. It's perfect.
Yeah, but it's so isolating. Like the whole world is just closed off. I know how hard it is to let people in. The fact that you've done that, it means a lot to me, Bruce. I didn't give a damn about anyone else until I met you. You're a bad influence on me.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
It definitely makes life more complicated. Being here with you. I came back to Gotham for a little redemption, but I didn't expect to find it next to you. It's nice. The way I feel around you, like I can be better.
Tudo bem, eu te perdoo de novo,
Do you
mulher gata.
maybe feel the same?
I'm gonna kiss you now.
Conseguimos, família. Tá em casa.
That's what I wanted.
Pai, outro nível.
I've missed this. Hold that thought. Is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
What is my stuff doing on display in your cave? Alongside
deu
mementos
ruim,
of the
família, deu
psychopaths
ruim.
you've locked up?
Ah,
Not that you're normal by any stretch of the imagination, but... And there I am, right next to Harvey Dent. This has got to be good.
I keep items from friends and foes. Reminders.
Never took you for the sentimental type.
I keep a memento from each of my cases. Did you want them back?
Hold on to them. They look kind of nice there.
Isso porque ela não viu meu zap ainda com mensagem das outras meninas.
Tea for two is served.
Alfred, thank you.
Decryptor detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files. Retinal scan required.
Let's try this again.
Access granted.
Bruce, whenever you have a moment, I have something to show you.
The back computer will scan for viruses and other safeguards before we can have access to the data.
Tá, ele já explicou já que vai ficar lá fazendo scan. O Alfred está aqui. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo ter alguma linha de fala com a Celina. Ó, meu carrão, pai. Meu Hot
It's over
Wheels.
600 horsepower. Selena. So,
Gostou do meu bate-computador, tudo bem, então isso
There's a lot of interesting tech
seja uma
down here.
pergunta meio
How you did it all, I'll never know.
nerdola, mas tudo bem.
And it's more hospitable than the abandoned subway.
Você leva a mina pra tua
those
casa,
maniacs
tá ligado? Aí você leva ela pro seu
But just
quarto e fala,
barely.
e aí gata, o que você achou do meu PC?
so, what do you think is next for us?
Romantically or with Riddler's laptop? I don't have a lot of expectations, but I do have some hope.
Olha meu PC aqui da Nvidia Master Racer. Se liga, gata. Olha meu carango da Hot Wheels. Olha um caminhão passando na minha rua. Bate traje. Tem diferença entre os dois? Aparentemente.
I finished up a new feature for your contacts. Lucius nearly
Dá uma olhada no
completed
meu
it
PC com essa
before.
3060, dá uma olhada.
Well, I've been fiddling with it to keep myself occupied.
Veja,
At
veja,
any
tá
rate,
rodando
your
Minecraft
contacts
no
now have the
pau.
capability to detect heat signatures. Cold, too, because, well, with Mr. Freeze, you never know.
Thanks. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
I'm impressed you felt close enough to someone to welcome them into the Batcave. And I'm curious to know why. What is it about her? Not that I'm judging, mind you. Difficult to take it back at this point.
I wouldn't have been able to get into the laptop without her.
This seems like her area of expertise, and I believe she needed your help just as much.
It's done. Sounds like the laptop is safe.
Cara, na real que eu acho que tem diferença, tipo, mas eu percebi mais pelas orelhinhas ali que são pequenas, mas realmente tem muita diferença. Esse daqui é o traje do primeiro jogo. E esse é o traje que eu tô usando agora. Tem diferença, sim. Honestamente eu acho o design do primeiro traje mais bonito. Eu gosto mais das orelhinhas pequenas. Mas sei lá. Pra cá, não sei se vai ter mais alguma coisa. É só o bagulho de... Dá pra me botar um pancadão. É isso. Agora sim, eu vim no lo-fi e vou lá. Vou programar agora, usar JavaScript aqui.
I shall be upstairs if you need me. Good luck.
Alfred, traz a bate-camisinha.
Finally, something we can read. Let's see what he knew.
Tem documentos, tem vídeos. Vamos ver vídeos primeiro. Tem esse de tortura aqui que parece ser interessante.
Oh no.
Some kind of viral agent from the looks of things. We have to find what they were giving those test subjects.
Tem esse vídeo aqui também.
Patient 843. 10 milligram injection at 0.01% solution. Patient 844. 10 milligram injection at 0.015% solution.
God, what is that? Human test subjects?
Invoices, schematics, design notes.
Os idiotas acham que estão seguros, são mais burros do que eu imaginava. Se acham que eu me esqueceria do que eles fizeram, se acham que eu perdoaria, estou me aproximando agora. Sei quem é o fornecedor deles, isso significa que sei onde eles mudaram a operação, uma doentia. Então, estão em Gotham, escondidos debaixo do nosso nariz. Dá pra descer? Bem, não por muito tempo. E...
Riddler must have been talking about the location of the black site. His obsession with data left us an incredibly thorough paper trail.
Look at these manifests.
Bodhi's Spa? Strange place for delivery of virus incubators. This must be what Riddler means by hiding in plain sight. A biological weapon. This is what Harley wants.
Resident Evil.
Agency.
The agency. Don't you work with them?
Amanda Waller. She runs the agency.
Sounds like you owe her a phone call.
Bruce, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
The agency was working on a virus with human test subjects.
Bruce, what on earth?
I just saw it with my own eyes.
How do you... Is that what Quinn's after?
Yes. I found the black site. Hiding in the middle of Gotham at the Bodhi Spa.
Okay. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this. But I need...
Cara, mandou o Waller é muito filha da puta, cara.
Meet me at Wayne Tower in 15.
Umbrella. É a agência.
Harley was asking if the goggles are...
Seja bem-vinda, Yumi.
I'll go back to the subway, see if I can keep her busy.
Thanks, Selena.
Benefits of partners. Be safe, Bats.
You too.
Dá outro. Cara, o bichão foi logo de Lamborghini, cara. Mas é...
Tiffany, what are you doing here?
Running late today? I expected you earlier.
Caralho,
I needed to talk to you, but I'm sorry, Bruce. This is for your own protection.
Hands behind your back!
On the floor, now!
De graça, assim? Tá, né?
Bruce Wayne, you're under arrest for armed robbery, murder, and criminal conspiracy to commit a terrorist act. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Gordon, this is all one big mistake.
Shut your mouth and stay down!
Don't hurt him!
Thanks for the call, Miss Fox. You've done a good thing today.
You lied to me!
You need to stand back, or we're gonna have a problem.
Bruce, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect them to be so... violent. I just wanted them to get you away from those nut jobs.
This is my fault. We will talk about this later.
What in the... Director Waller?
Uncuff Mr. Wayne right now, or you'll
Chegou,
spend the rest
boss,
of your life as a
chegou.
meter maid.
Não vai me prender hoje não, não vai, seu trouxa. Me solta
Mr.
aí,
Wayne
porra.
is under agency protection, and you know it.
What?
You've known it for some time.
Waller and the agency? They're not always gonna be around to save you, Wayne. One day, you're gonna run out of favors to call in. And when you do, there'll be hell to pay.
I'm not a criminal, Gordon.
Officers, please.
He's involved. He belongs in a cell.
This is neither your concern or your purview. Go home, Gordon. You're done here.
The hell I will.
If I were you, I'd be very careful with my next words.
And if I were you, I'd stop interfering with GCPD business. This is my city.
Not anymore. You're so far out of line, you can't see the truth. You're dismissed.
Excuse me?
You tested me.
Caralho,
This
meu
is what
irmão,
happens.
o Waller demitiu ele.
Damn it,
demitiu.
Waller! You can't do this!
It's well within my power.
Já vai
and you
tarde,
know
eu
it.
sinto muito
Waller!
disso.
Waller, Gordon is a good cop. He's a good man. Don't do this.
Not from you.
It's the last straw. I won't allow anyone to question my authority. This is strictly professional.
Oh, sure.
Time to go, Jim.
Caralho, eu fiquei com dó, cara. Que fita.
We'll make sure Gordon leaves and be right outside. When you're ready.
Cara, eu não queria que o Gordon fosse demitido, porra.
I apologize for everything. Calling the cops was a bit much.
Well, you wanted a chance to talk to me, so here it is. Talk.
I just don't understand how you got tied up in all this. The agency? If I had known you were... What are you doing with them? Please, just tell me, Bruce.
Look, Tiffany, I'm an undercover operative. What I'm doing, it's dangerous.
Thank you for telling me. I see now, though. This is why he's dead. He was involved in whatever you're doing. This work you're doing seems incredibly dangerous. But there's something I don't get. Why you? I mean, no offense, but...
Caralho, será que eu falo que eu sou o
Bruce.
Batman, cara?
I'm Batman.
Cara, ela é filha do Lucius Fox,
You're
tá ligado?
Batman. The Batman.
Cara, ela é a filha do Fox, mano. Eu preciso de ajuda,
Let's
cara.
show you.
Hey, Bruce.
Não sei se eu tomei a decisão correta. Cara, ela é filha do maluco que me ajudava, tá ligado? Ela pode ser meu Robin.
Dad.
I'll upload the specs to your private server. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'll see you soon.
Cara, o Lucius pediu pra mim não envolver ela, mas,
It
tipo,
was hard to believe.
ela merecia saber de certa forma,
Hearing
tá
it from
ligado?
him.
Your dad was a hero. Your dad believed the city deserved better. He believed in me.
And to think I gave him lip for missing dinner sometimes. With Dad gone, maybe I can still help. If Batman is interested. It's the least I can do. And I know my dad would be proud.
You'll need the proper training. It's a dangerous job.
Whatever it takes, I'm in.
That's good to hear.
Okay, I need to digest. Sorry for everything earlier, but thank you for trusting me with this.
I'm only saying we might be pushing him too hard.
He's capable, and he knows how to cover his tracks. Our only path forward is through Wayne. Let's get to it then. I know you have some questions.
A few. Care to explain why the videos I saw said this virus was an agency experiment?
Sure.
Years ago, I was brought in to rectify the agency's past mistakes. Or failing that, to cover them up. One mess in particular dealt with Black Ops experiments. Human subjects. The kind of amoral science that makes your skin crawl.
Sanctus.
They were a division that was shut down for good, long before either of us joined. But evidently, they went underground.
This is our worst-case scenario. With Sanctus off the leash, this research poses a global threat. If I'd known where they set up their den, I would have taken them out years ago.
If you want them taken out, now's your chance. We know right where they are.
It's not that simple.
Sanctus was dangerous then. They're certainly worse now. This whole situation, it's given me an idea. I can't put an agent within 1,000 yards of that place without them starting a war or blowing up the entire block just to cover their tracks.
We know it's tricky, but leading Harley and her gang into Sanctus might allow the two problems to take care of themselves.
Cara, ela quer que eu faça tipo um esquadrão suicida, cara.
They
Mas,
have a way
tipo,
in,
incluindo eu.
and you're undercover with them.
At least with Sanctus and the Pact at each other's throats, the agency can act quickly, clean up, and minimize casualties.
It's unorthodox, but a strike like this will keep damage from spilling onto Gotham streets.
I'm not willing to let anyone die, even them, just for the sake of this plan.
What about Gotham?
It's cold calculus, but it's the best way.
Look, for now, just go and check this place out. Right now, as yourself. You don't want them to know Batman is on their tail. I bet you're the type of guy who has some expensive surveillance equipment.
We have your back, Bruce. We'll be right behind you.
Keep me in the loop so I know what my team and I might be facing when it goes down. Defenses, security, whatever.
Their lives are in your hands, Bruce.
As well as the fate of this city. I know you might have reservations about working with Harley and her crew like this. Sometimes you have to use bad people to do good things.
A Amanda Waller falando isso é literalmente esquadrão suicida, tá ligado? Às vezes tem que usar pessoas ruins para fazer coisas boas.
Al?
Ver...
Located the black site.
I think so.
While you were at the office, I did some basic online research on the Bodhi Spa.
Excellent. What's the verdict?
É, então, porque eu usei, mano, os links estão todos aqui. Mas depois dou uma testada, você tenta ver o que aconteceu. Aí a gente até repete o alert box sem problema nenhum.
And have an active social media feed. It's a 24-hour business, Bruce. There are customers going in and out at all times. They have no idea what's coming for them.
It's possible they're in on it.
You may be right, but there's no way to tell until you get in there.
Initiate the feed of my contacts to Waller. Let her know I'm here.
At once.
I need to see what we're up against.
Good idea. Remember, you're able to toggle the thermal imaging in your lenses. I'm signing off while you speak with Director Waller. Be careful.
Thanks, Al. Waller?
On the line, Bruce.
I'm here. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Caution is key, Bruce. This situation is a spark away from a wildfire.
I'll keep that in mind. That access door is connected to the spa. Huh. Project Lotus. This is definitely the place. Bodhi Spa.
Good work, Bruce.
They weren't exactly being subtle. There are still traces of heat signatures. Someone was here recently. Maybe guards.
Engraçado que tem um maluco ali apalpando o outro. Eu tô vendo.
That appears to just be a patron. Looks like we have a receptionist behind the front desk.
She's hardly anything to worry about.
All too easy to hide a gun under that desk. I see a security panel inside the building. It could trigger an alarm system of some kind. If I can hit that before they suspect what I'm really here for.
They'll be blind and helpless. Perfect for my people. You just saved a few agents' lives, Bruce.
They're heading downstairs. The real lab must be underground. Sanctus has been in the middle of Gotham this entire time.
They burrow under your skin and eat you from the inside out. This is why I'm willing to let these criminals be the tip of the spear. Dangerous and expendable. My favorite adjectives. That's some top-notch field work, Bruce. I know being undercover's been tough, but you just need to maintain it a little longer. If you don't get inside with those maniacs, we're going to have a pandemic on our hands.
Waller, I need to go.
Now why would a billionaire be skulking around in a filthy alley?
Caralho, o Bane veio me encher meu saco.
Carefully inspecting every detail. Almost as if performing reconnaissance.
I could ask you the same.
Oh, I'm not skulking. I have a very deliberate purpose.
Why, Bane, have you been spying on me?
Spying? No. I've only been keeping an eye on you.
That's the same thing.
I heard the GCPD paid you a visit at your office, so I swung by to see if you might be in need of some aid. Innocent as that. Then, something about the look on your face as you left. So, determined. Yes, I had a sense you would lead me to something interesting. Project Lotus. Isn't that what John told me you found at Riddler's? The tidbit you and Harley tried to omit? I thought I'd have to break something to get it from him. But I think our friend likes to play both sides. Where are we, Bruce? What is this place? And do your best to be honest. Lies insult us both.
This is it. The black site Riddler wanted to hit.
So this is what Harley was trying to keep secret. She didn't know. Strange that you're here after a run-in with GCPD in an alleyway with the other rats. Finding you in this duplicitous position while we have a mole problem. Well, it does not look good for you, my friend. When you wake up, you can tell Harley that you led me right to her conspiracy.
Wake up.
Tomei uma cabeçada.
Rise and shine. Oh, I pity what you're about to face, Wayne. You did the right thing, telling me about the black site. But there's still something about you that gives me pause. Something that casts a shadow over your heart. Harley wanted to spearhead the hunt for the mole. This will be her chance. So, be thoughtful with your words in there. They could be your last.
I'm not scared.
False bravery will not save you, Wayne.
What is it now, Wayne?
The rat has been uncovered. Wayne was right under your nose. And tracked Wayne to the location of the black site. And if he
I
hadn't...
sent Wayne to scout it, so lower your damn voice. It was the final piece of the puzzle, and now we got it. Go get your boys ready. We move on the site ASAP. And don't worry your pretty little head about our rat problem. I got it covered. And Bane, tell Freeze to get one of them popsicle makers ready. You're not going anywhere. You're in here. With me.
Eu acho que eu vou ser torturado, talvez. Porra é essa?
Thanks for backing me up.
Don't mention it. Can't have him stepping on my turf, you know? I said I'd find the rats. And I will. Your father. He was a hard man, right? Someone lied to him, betrayed him. He ended them. Think he was onto something with that idea? Show no mercy? Take no apologies? That sort of thing?
There's always another way. Killing someone isn't an answer.
The son of Thomas Wayne shies away from spilling blood. You are who I think you are, Bruce.
Who do you think I am?
A man out to prove to the
A legenda fica
underworld
trocando pra
is
inglês
just
do
as
nada.
bad
Que
as
isso,
his
é?
dear departed dad. Or there more to the story I should know? Hidden depths? Secrets you don't want me to see?
I also enjoy long walks on the beach.
You're funny. Must have gotten that from your mother's side. You know, my dad could be a funny guy, too.
Isso tá estranho.
And they all fell down to the deep to drown, to the dark to drown. He used to sing that to me, my dad. Made me feel safe, like nothing could hurt me.
I can tell he meant a lot to you.
He did, till he blew his brains out. Now, he's just a glimmer in a maggot's belly. Same as we'll all be someday. In fact, you being like my dad, that's why I got such a soft spot for you.
Oh, you do?
You found me the black site, didn't you? Plus, you're not a bad guy. I mean, you're rotten like the rest of us. But you actually care for some people. Like that girl John told me about. What's her face? Brittany? No. Tiffany.
Caralho, mano. John, filha da puta também, mano.
Fresh-faced and optimistic.
Are you threatening her?
Oh, take it down a notch, Wayne. Your friend is safe. It's your job to keep her that way. Yeah, friends are great. Except when you have to lose them.
Caralho, mano.
Laptop's gone.
What are you?
Yeah, shocker. We have a turncoat. I've interviewed just about everyone in the place. Except maybe one. Or two. So gosh, that only leaves the two people I haven't cleared. You and Catwoman. Maybe it was the guy who Bane gave the hamburger face. But weirdest thing, the laptop went missing after that.
Well, you must have missed something. Catwoman and I are loyal.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll take your word for it. Spoiler alert, I ain't taking your word for it. John, get in here! When I told
Caralho,
Puddin
mano.
I narrowed it down to you two, he begged me to let him interrogate you. I gave him some pointers, and now this is his chance.
Hi, Bruce. You potential rat.
Cacete, cara.
Have at it, John.
Caralho. Não
Harley,
creio.
do you mind? Can't learn to ride with training wheels on forever, you know?
I'll be right outside.
Admit it, you rat scum! You're the rat! Sorry, I have to make it sound good.
Do it again. Hit me again.
Take that!
You're hitting him already.
Tá travando um pouquinho, mano.
I never wanted it to come to this. But Catwoman has to take the fall.
O jogo travou. Deixa eu tentar pausar, mano, pra ver se volta. Porque se eu tentar reiniciar o jogo, não vai ser muito bom, porque ele vai voltar lá do começo.
There is no scenario where we are letting that happen.
Pior que não.
This is the only way out. The only way that keeps you alive.
Did you even stick up for me?
I tried, Bruce. I really did. I said it loud and clear. Internally. You know Harley. She's not a mind reader. I'm sorry. I'm not as strong as you. Well, I'll get through this, Bruce, but I don't see a lot of options that end too great for you. It's either you or her. What do you want to do, Bruce? She knows it was one of you two. She knows. I gotta guess it was Catwoman. I went to the safe, but it was already gone. And you were right there talking to Harley, so... I know you care about her, but... Yeah.
All right, time's up.
Caralho, mano, vai ficar travando.
You got a confession? Great job,
Mas eu acho que já tá acabando já o episódio.
Who we hanging out to dry?
Go ahead, Bruce. Tell her what you told me. Come on. Go ahead, Bruce. It's okay. Just like we talked about.
It was me, Harley. I took it.
You were just starting to get under my skin. Too bad. I guess I do have to hurt Tiffany after all. And you, of course. I knew you had it in you, John. We are gonna do terrible things together. Like, send this one to the great icebox in the sky.
Cacete, mano, eu vou ter que me virar agora, tentar jogar com o jogo falecendo. Tá trocando de cenário, mano, pelo amor de Deus, aí só... Volte ao normal o jogo, pelo amor de Deus. Pelo menos eu sei que essa é o ponto do checkpoint também. Puta, ainda bem que eu não botei a culpa nela, mano.
It's been fun. Bane, get him inside. You can let the cats out of the bag. Bruce is in deep trouble.
Harley, be reasonable.
Why would I start now?
I can help. You need me.
Yeah, once you're an ice cube, I can use you to keep the vodka cold.
Wait! Harley, as great as this is as a punishment, not Bruce. You can't. He's my best friend.
Aw, Puddin', that's sweet.
So, maybe we can let him go? Live, at least?
Nah. Be sure to send Tiffany a postcard from Antarctica.
Cacete, eu não vou conseguir fugir dessa porra, não? Ah, claro, tinha que acabar o episódio agora. Você, 70% dos jogadores deixaram a Harley se sentindo enganada. Problema dela, porque ela é uma filha de uma puta. Vocês, 70% dos jogadores deixaram Waller se sentindo furiosa. Você e 87% dos jogadores deixaram tipo ele se sentindo um aliado do Batman. Isso é bom. Você e 90% dos jogadores deixaram Gordon se sentindo remorso. Você e 50% dos jogadores deixaram a Selina se sentindo horrorizada. Vocês, 70% dos jogadores deixaram o João se sentindo culpado. Ele levou ao pé da letra seu conselho sobre manipular os outros. Se como se estivesse decepcionado do seu herói quando não conseguiu recuperar o computador. Sempre se sentir culpado. Nossa, 61% das pessoas avisaram a Selina. Tá, o meu conselho foi ruim mesmo. 80% contou que é o Batman, olha. Nossa, 80%, mano. Você se revelou como um infiltrado ou colocou a culpa na mulher gato? Você e 80% dos jogadores... É isso mesmo.